Hello everyone, hope everybody's well, hope everybody's blessed. So, I thought I'd do this video talking about, I've been getting a load of questions around the Danny and Decca situation. One of the questions that really piqued my interest was, if Decca was to beat Danny, would I want to fight Decca? And if I'm being honest, yeah, I probably would. I probably would want to fight Decca. I don't think Decca would beat Danny. I think it's going to be an outstanding fight. I think it's going to be a real good fight. I think Danny would be too much for him this time. I think Danny was too much for him the first time. And Danny was a shadow of himself, compared to the man that Danny is today. I think Danny would make that fight a little bit easier. Now, the fight's going to be hard because Decca is an hard cunt. Decca is a big cunt. He's an hard cunt. He's durable. He's powerful. He's got that walk forward pressure. He's short. He's stocky. He's very compact. It makes for an outstanding fight, and I definitely want to see the fight. And I'll be back on my boy Danny. Thinking I know Danny can win that fight. I know Danny can win that fight 100%. Now, that being said, the question I got asked about 2 or 3 times is, would I want to fight the winner? Which is a bit stupid because if Danny won, I would never want to fight Danny. Danny's my friend and brother. Got a lot of love for Danny, and me and Danny will never fight, ever. We'll have a couple of rough spars or whatever, but we'll never fight, ever. But if Decca won, I think that would be a fight that I would like to do. I would like to fight Decca. I think in our own rights, we could do big numbers, we could earn a good payday, and it'd be a good fight. It probably would be a good fight. Now, I've got no hatred or animosity towards Decca these days. I wish him nothing but the best. I've got nothing bad to say about him. We've all said what he is and what he is and what he's done and this, that, the other. But you know what? I'm past all that. I can't be arsed talking about all that shit. I'm in far much of a too much. I'm far too peaceful and on a different type of path to be even worried about what certain people are and what they aren't. You know what I mean? And having any hatred or animosity to anyone because, it steals my peace. When I hate on people or when I have resentment for people or, when I start feeling negative towards anyone, I invite negativity into my own life. It steals my peace. It has the potential to steal my peace, especially around YouTube shit. This YouTube shite that goes on in this corner of YouTube. Regardless if you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. If your side of the street is not clean, then you will be inviting negativity into your life, and it's just shit to have. It's just shit to have. But getting back to it, if Decca was to beat Danny, I wouldn't make no videos calling him out. I'd probably try and get in touch with him in private and say, look, let's me and you have it. Let's me and you fight. Let's see where we can go with this. And this is not me just stealing any limelight or trying to put all the attention on me, because this is Danny's fight. The Decca and Danny fight is far more important than me fighting Decca. We all want to see Danny and Decca fight. We all want to see Danny beat Decca. And I think that fight is far more important than me and Decca fighting, or me and anyone fighting. In fact, I think on this corner of YouTube, me and Decca have had a war of words. We've had our back and forth in the day, in our time. But the Danny and Decca is far bigger than man and Decca's situation. And I know, like, if you love it or hate it, you're still going to watch this fight. You're still going to watch this fight. And between Danny and Decca, they both have a lot of hate on this corner of YouTube. Danny's well loved as well. But he does get a lot of trolling and a lot of hate. Decca has a bit of a following, but he has a lot of hate as well. But love him or hate him, you're going to watch this fucking fight, and it's going to be a barnstormer. It's going to be a proper tear up. And I'm really excited to watch it, really am. And I hope it happens, I really do. And I hope Danny makes a lot of money doing it, I really do. But the question I get asked all the time, if Decca was to beat Danny, would I want that fight? Yes, I would. I would want that fight. God bless, guys.